Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is working to adjust some financial hardship. It looks like we've got a determination to basically be a little bit more independent, a little bit more capable of pursuing a serious relationship with you, but also work on the healing elements or the emotional side that may have made it difficult for them to know what to do when they met you or fell in love with you. So they want to put their all into this. They're going to take a big risk. They want to find a way to win you back. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wisdom. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Pharaoh. Hello, Key Controller. How we doing? If you'd like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. And that's in the description box below the video for you if I said that too fast. And right below that, you can get additional information on how to join my memberships. Thank you to my current members. I sure do love you guys. We're going to start off with the Edgar Allan Poe and see what else we need to know. It rhymed, you guys. What else do we have? Magician in the reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords. I didn't do anything the way I probably should have towards this connection because I didn't really feel like I had much to offer, or because I felt like you would just end up regretting me anyway, or rejecting me anyways. Maybe regretting was the real word. But this is someone who's got a history of self-sabotage. They have a pretty tall wall around them. They don't let anybody in, or they let very few people in. They did not want a long-term relationship. And then you came strolling into their life and they were like, oh, crap. I don't know what that was. But now we've got, it's like a U-turn. I made this decision. I didn't want to be with you, or I didn't feel like we could, go any further. So whatever, but now I can't stop thinking about you. Now you've got me wanting to make changes in my life so that I can actually be with you. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. If I'm honest with myself about the situation, I can acknowledge that I pushed you away, or I didn't approach the connection with you the way that I should have. And I lost out on something I really wanted. I walked away from someone that I loved. Hello, Becca. How are you doing? Good. We've got the King of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Oh, really? What did you do to this person? Because you have basically shown them that they spend their time with a bunch of people that are fake. So I feel like you came waltzing into their life, waltzing in a good way, and showed them what authenticity is, showed them what integrity is, showed them what unconditional love is, or what a real friend does. And now you got them looking at everybody else. Look at this King of Cups card, right? They're looking at everybody else like, why do I even spend time with this person? I can't trust them. What's up with this? Why did I think this is where I wanted to be? Why did I think this is the life I want for myself? Can't trust any of you. So it's not exactly fun. This is the Poe Tarot. What else do we have? Hey, Vicky Tata, how are you doing? What else do we have? Knight of Candles, which is the Knight of Wands. But lo, a stir is in the air. The wave, there is a movement there. This is someone acknowledging that they felt like there was nothing they could do, and now you have activated them or made it seem like it was a good choice for them to finally start listening to their intuition, look within, consider what needs to be changed. And when they did that, it's like you woke them up out of some dream. Now they're looking around and they're like, what is this? Why am I here? King of Paws or King of Pentacles, a troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing in voices of surpassing beauty, the wit and wisdom of their king. Suddenly, I realize that I'm around a bunch of fake people. I'm around a bunch of people who are probably clout chasers or really just here to try to make some money or get the most liked Instagram post, whatever. This is feeling empty and vacuous. This connection, this community, this lifestyle, because our King of Cups has encountered you. This is the gold foil tarot. It has a tendency to stick to the bookshelf. And so every time I remove it from the bookshelf makes a noise. And I'm like, because I think that things are going to fall, but nothing did. So that's good. Thank you, Pharaoh. Hello, Laura. How's it going? What else do we have? Lovers in the reverse. Hanged Man in the reverse. King of Wands. I wish I hadn't chosen what I had chosen. This life that I thought was what I wanted is far from what it is that I want. I see now that I was just being stubborn. I didn't want to make changes. I didn't want to grow up. I just wanted to be, kind of selfish and surrounded by some chaos. But now I'm starting to be a bit more mature, acknowledge that there are things that I really don't like anymore. Maybe I don't want to party. Maybe I don't want to work at this place. Maybe I don't want to live at that place. Maybe I don't want to drive that. Whatever it is, it's like all of these little details of their life are getting under their skin. Like, why did I even choose that? That's what other people wanted for me. It's not what I wanted. Sorry, I looked at it. Now I have to take it. 7 of Wands and the Hermit. So if this is not what I want, then I need to empower myself to change the things that I don't like about my life. So this is someone who's saving money for sure. This is someone who wants to find a way to move elsewhere or change their job. They want to change their life. They know that's the only way they have a chance with you. Five of Pentacles, Empress, 8 of Cups in the reverse. I thought the right thing was for us to have no contact or for there to be distance or separation between us. But now I just really can't imagine continuing to live my life this way or surrounding myself with these types of people. They miss what they could rely on or count on or what they looked up to or admired about you. They see no evidence of that in the people around them. King of Swords in the reverse, all they see is a bunch of people who are willing to lie to them. Yes, men. 6 of Pentacles, they want someone to tell them no. Ace of Wands in the reverse. If this is a romantic connection that kind of put them in a situation where they had to choose between friends and family or you, which I feel strongly for many of you, that's the situation. They are now at a point where they have zero physical attraction to people that don't have your qualities. So in other words, if this was somebody who was a little bit promiscuous before, they are no longer interested in that. They don't like people. They don't find as many people attractive, right? This is the Tarot of the Nile. What else do we have? Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands. We just had that over here. Fast-moving energy to get away from people who are just take, give me more, super entitled, not reliable, not good friends. Because the truth is, the person that I miss is the person who treated me the best. Why would I choose this over that? Empress does not mean that we're talking about a woman. It can obviously be a woman, but it means this is somebody who actually knows how to make things happen, build their own life, but they're also very emotionally mature. Star in the reverse, King of Swords. And now I see that I've been out here trying to pretend that I fit in with a bunch of people who don't know how to tell the truth. Moon in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse and Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, maybe you even pointed this out to them. Like, why are you friends with these people? Why do you hang out with this crew? Why do you like working here? It's like, this is clearly a group of people that like hold you back. They don't support you. They don't really like you. Maybe they gossip about you behind your back. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing? The Chariot. Fast-moving energy. I feel like this is a departure because we also had the Eight of Cups. Somebody who feels like it's time to leave this scene, leave this karmic lifestyle. I'm ready for something different. And in part, it's because I realize that what I really want to do is be able to make a love offer to this Empress energy, this person who showed me what it was like to interact with somebody that cares about me. And they feel like you did have a good read on the people they were dealing with. They just didn't maybe admit it at the time. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords. Oh, sorry, Ten of Wands in the reverse as well. And the Five of Pentacles. So we have two fives. This is indicative of change. I'm ready to change my life because it's overwhelming being distant from this Empress, Queen of Cups energy. I'm in love and I hate being away from that person. All right, this is the Fairy Lenormand. What else do we have? Hello, Rainbow Warrior. We have number 21, the Mountain. Number 28, the Man. So this is not, speaking to somebody's physicality. We're talking about somebody who's taking initiative, that King of Wands energy. I know what I want. I've been a little resistant, or maybe I haven't gone after what I want, but I'm going to go do that now. And I know it's not easy being greasy. Sorry, I had to. They know it's not easy to make this change in their life, but they do feel like it's worth it. And it has to do with, who am I dealing with? Who am I considering my friends? Who am I working with? Because that's what's holding me back. And we do have the whip. This indicates, I realize now that I wasn't listening when I should have to me about the influence of my friends on my life. So we've got somebody who's making a change because they do feel like this community has been limiting them in terms of their personal growth. But if you are new to my channel, whenever that card comes out, I have a joke I have to tell. The whip. Ooh, hi. How's it going, Hope? Happy Friday. All right, I'm starting over. The whip. No, no, not the whip. The whip. No, no, please, not the whip. The whip. I wonder if my neighbors can hear me. No, no, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. All right. Sorry, I totally interrupted that one. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. What else do we have? Hey, Nathaniel, how are you doing? Ooh, we have the Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands. I just heard, screw you guys, I'm going home. I know what I want is to have friends or people around me that are reliable. Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm standing up for this. Emperor energy, masculine energy, right? I'm going to take action. I'm going to do what I need to get away from the people who have been holding me back. And this is because we do have somebody that has a strong ability to manifest. Seven of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. They're making plans, moving, maybe a trip, but they want to see this Empress. It's the right time. I've done what I needed to do, or I've saved up enough money. I've got to go see this person. You're good. Thank you, Pharaoh. Hello, Renee. How are you doing? We've got King of Swords and the King of Wands. These two cards have been following me today. I can't be the best version of myself if I lie to myself about what's going on around me. If I really do assess the community that I'm around or the friends that I've been hanging out with, the reality is this isn't where I should be. It's preventing me from having the life that I want to have. So Ace of Swords is in the reverse because they feel like they've had to kind of like fake it, or they've been dealing with a lot of dishonest energy. Three of Pentacles in their community. So I need to make a change. I need to perhaps move away because I want more of that genuine energy that I got from the Empress, the one that I sabotaged the connection with. Oops, did I do that? All right, this is the Energy Oracle. What else do we have? Oops. Angel of Balance and walking away. I know that things are not working out because of the environment. So if I know this isn't working out for me, then I will go elsewhere. I will find a better situation, better friends perhaps, and not have to constantly be worried about who I can trust and who I can't, when the real answer is I can't trust any of these people. So we have the fifth chakra, solar plexus chakra, self-definition. I know who I am, and I'm someone who doesn't want to be where I am right now. So I'm going to come up with a plan. You have contracts. So this could be somebody who is signing a lease, buying a house, getting a new job, because there's change, and that's what this person is interested in across multiple like departments of their life, if you will. Hey, Jim. Hey, Michael. How's it going? This is the truth is. Forbidden love and self-centered. This relationship is frowned upon by many, and someone is preoccupied with the interests of self. So this could be the King of Cups. This could be somebody else in the community, but this inability to think about someone other than themselves has definitely caused an issue with this connection. Liar, liar. This is the community, but it could also be the person that's come through as the king of, was it King of Wands? I mean, it did at some point say King of Wands and King of Swords, actually. This is someone who's had to be honest with themselves because they are truth-seeking. They realize they've been kind of buying into the illusion or saying, yeah, of course I'm happy. This is where I want to be. Where else would I be? And now they look around and it seems a lot less aligned with who or what they want in their life. This is the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have? Misfortune. Journey. Yeah. I keep running into troubles or problems, and I'm finally admitting to myself that maybe I run into these issues or there's this instability or drama because I'm dealing with people that aren't very trustworthy. What if I leave journey towards and like move towards the Empress, the person that has shown that they are actually loyal? You have despair. They've been betrayed. This is not just a, I told a joke and I hurt your feelings. Someone really messed with them. Pretended they were a friend when they really aren't. So I feel like this is someone who's ready to like swear off a group of friends or swear off like a community. It's like, I can see now that you're really just in it for yourself, or you're not interested in being respectful towards others. And I don't need to put up with that. They're getting their own boundaries, and maybe they thought they had boundaries, but not like this before. This is the Wild Unknown. What else do we have? It's storming out there, you guys. Daughter of Wands, which is the Princess. Why am I saying it that way? Which is the Page of Wands. Communication that someone believed in. I wish I hadn't believed the lies of my friends. I wish I hadn't let my friends influence me. I wish I hadn't gone with the crowd. I wish I'd done what I really wanted to do instead. But I let you walk away, or I walked away from you because I felt like everyone would make fun of me or look down on me if I chose you. So I didn't choose you. I rejected you, and I regretted it almost immediately. Son of Pentacles in the reverse. What have I chosen? Why did I choose this? This is so not worth it. Mother of Cups and the Daughter of Cups in the reverse. Why did I reject somebody that I love? I think they were fearful of rejection or abandonment. Fearful of whether or not they could actually offer what you're looking for. Therefore, this is someone who ran to what they knew, right? I'm comfortable here. It's maybe not like the best, but like I know what to expect. No one here loves me. I can't trust anyone around me, but hey, at least like, it's predictable. And then the universe was like, okay, but we're going to show you just how unpredictable it is. We're going to show you that none of these people really care about you. We're going to show you that none of these people care if, something gets stolen from you or if you get hurt, and that person that you lied to or walked away from, they would have been there for you. And we're going to make sure you think about that. You go to your room and you think about what you did. That's the universe. That's how the universe feels about this person. The Emperor or the King of Swords, whatever we're calling them. I'm sorry. Okay, it's the King of Swords. I'll get it right. Just don't be mad at me. That's a big one, guys. This is the Egyptian tarot. What else do we have? Hierophant in the reverse, another 5. Page of Swords, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, there's somebody who's mad about this. They're like, what do you mean you don't want to be our friend anymore? What do you mean you're moving out? What do you mean you're quitting the team? That's not cool. You're supposed to be like one of us. You're, like whatever, part of the group. No, it's just not working out for me anymore. And then I feel like we've got friends, maybe it's coworkers, but I feel like we have friends who are like, oh, well, if it's going to be that way, then we never liked you to begin with. I feel there's like pretty quick validation for this individual that they made the right choice walking away from this community because they don't really care. Hello, Crisis Core. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. Yeah, that's a pretty big one, huh? Renee, that's also true. Knight of Wands, Emperor in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. Oh, they're big mad. They're like, what are you doing? You can't leave. You're supposed to be like part of us. Yeah, this is just fake friendship, maybe some codependency. And the Emperor can figure this out. The King of Wands, whatever you want to call him, King of Swords. Y'all don't actually care about me. You just like to have another like part of your group because you want to feel like you belong, but like all you do is lie to each other. Ace of Swords in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. None of you are actually like having a positive influence on other people's lives. You just like support each other, not growing up and not making any positive changes in your life. And that's not really what I'm looking for. All right, I am really quite hungry, so I'm gonna have to probably call it. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? Hello, Stephen. Don't worry, though. I'm sure you can catch... Oh, I didn't read this one. Hold on. We have 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is... I'm not going to, like, invest in this community anymore because my focus now is on walking away. All right. I need new candles, you guys. Look at this. Look at none of that light coming away. All right. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for being you. Be safe if you've got some storms out there, and I will see you in the next reading. Toodles.